Hey, what's up guys? Thermal11 here. Here's my review of Bleach Chapter 602, Bane Licking Good. Don't know what that title means, but okay. I don't really review Bleach much because Bleach doesn't have good chapters often, and there's usually not that much to talk about because Bleach isn't that text heavy either. But I am a big fan of Bleach, and I thought this chapter was cool, so here's my short review. Probably will be a few minutes. I know reviews aren't normally that short, but I didn't really have that much to discuss. The chapter did have more content than usual, but it's a little bit confusing, so I kind of just tried to summarize it rather than going through it step by step like I do with my Naruto reviews. So we get an explanation to Askin's ability, and it's pretty long for a manga. The only manga I know with a lot of text is Hunter x Hunter, and I guess you could also throw One Piece in there too, because One Piece does have a lot of text for a shonen, and Hunter x Hunter is a shonen too, but I think it might have other categories, I'm not sure, but the main point is that they have a lot of text in them. I know Hunter x Hunter is really text heavy. Like I did finish the manga, and that was a lot to read. Like, it was only a few chapters, but that was a lot to read, so I didn't really read that much right after each other like I did with Tokyo Ghoul. Like, I kept going with Tokyo Ghoul, but it was pretty interesting, and I'm excited to see the new arc for Hunter x Hunter. So, Askin's, did I say that Bleach normally doesn't have this much text? I don't know. So, Askin's letter is D, which means the death dealing. And the death dealing also means lethal dose, I guess, in like Japanese or the kanji or something like that. The kanji for that might be that. So he can change the lethal dose, the lethal dosage of any substance, I believe, was how his power goes. I also looked on the wiki, and that's kind of how they summarized it, but his ability really doesn't make that much sense to me. He licks what appears to be blood, and he says that he's made Oetsu's lethal dose resistance for blood lower, and that the same goes for him. But wouldn't that mean that he would also die? Also, why is he alive if the other guys are dead? Because Oetsu took out the Miracle, the X-Axis, and the other guy. I don't know. I don't remember who that was. The hooded guy. And I don't think they are dead, but it's possible at this point because Bleach characters, some characters get introduced and killed off immediately. So I'm not too sure, but it's very possible. And then Oetsu falls over, and then Askin takes his bow out, and he's about to finish him off. So basically, by lowering the blood resistance, the lethal dose resistance for blood, there's a lot of blood in his body, so that blood's gonna kill him. Basically, that's how it goes. But I don't really understand because I thought Oetsu killed Askin in the last chapter. We need an explanation on that because I don't really know why Askin is alive right now. Because he said something about it was good that he had this ability, but if you were to get sliced by someone, what lethal dose in your body could you lower or make higher? The resistance higher? To survive. I don't understand that. If any of you are trying to be doctors or something and you want to explain this, go ahead, because I literally looked up lethal dose on Wikipedia so I could see what that meant. And you know how people think it's stupid how villains explain their abilities when they've already won the fight or they're about to win? Well, for once the character takes advantage of it, and Oetsu, he uses that to his advantage, and he slices his own throat. So basically, as I said before, the blood in his body will kill him. So he's going to take out a lot of the blood in his body, which will help him survive. I don't think I wrote down this one point, but I think it was like either way he's going to die. Because by slicing his own throat, that means that there's a lot of blood leaving his body at a fast pace. So he would die from blood loss. And he would have died anyway from Askin's ability by lowering the blood resistance. Okay. And then Oetsu gets up and he begins to fight, which makes no sense since he sliced his throat. But his idea is to get rid of some of the blood in his body. And he even tells Askin that he's like a doctor, which I kind of got that vibe from the first page of this chapter while he's explaining his ability. I'm like, wow, this sounds like, doctor stuff. Basically, it sounds like doctor stuff. And then he calls for Tanjiro, who we haven't seen in a few chapters, but he should still be around there. I know some other reviewers said that, and it doesn't really make any sense how characters just kind of disappear, but I know Bleach does that, and I feel like other mangas do that. You don't really have time to focus on all the other characters, but Bleach, I don't think there are that many characters there. There's like 3 royal guards, 4 what are they, Stern Ritters. There's like 1 dead Stern Ritter, and then you have Hashwalt, Uryu, and Yuha. And Hashwalt and Uryu, I believe they're both Stern Ritters. Yeah, they have letters. I'm not sure. Does Yuha have a letter? I don't remember. So, yeah, as I said before, Oetsu calls for Tenjuro. So he has this red water, which replaces the blood in your body with new blood or something like that. And then Oetsu then slices Askin. And I guess the next person the Royal Guard is going to fight together would be Yuha, or maybe Uryu or Hashwalt. I don't know how this will go. And Oetsu says something about himself being sexy, like his new and reborn self, which I thought was weird. Plus, Askin kind of agreed to it, so I don't know what's going on there. Don't really care. I'm not going to worry about that. But this chapter was good, and it was a very long chapter for... It was very long for a Bleach chapter, or maybe it felt long because it had more text than usual. And Bleach isn't really that interesting to discuss, but I enjoyed it. And I think all the Royal Guard members are alive, so they'll fight Yuha for a bit, and I guess they'll lose. And then something between Ichigo and the Soul King will happen, or maybe something between Ichigo and Uryu or Hashwalt or something. Because, you know, Ichigo and his friends are on their way there, so maybe Chad and Orihime have new abilities or something. Kisuke is also with them, Ganju's with them. What are they called? Oh my god, I forgot. And they're in the Bleach anime right now. The Fullbringers. The Fullbringers are on their way as well. But that's all from me. This video was actually longer than it should have been. And I hate that some of the Stern Ritters have to die so fast. But it's Bleach, so whatever. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.